Jamaica's future is on fire. Make we fix it. That's the theme for the Child Month Fire and Life Safety Campaign. Rochelle Dixon of the Child Protection and Family Services Agency and Floyd McLean of the Jamaica Fire Brigade are here to clear the air. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Welcome to Smile Jamaica.
Thank you.
CPFSA.
So it's a Child Protection and Family Services Agency.
Which does what?
It's formerly the CDA, Child Development Agency, and the Office of the Children's Registry. We merged last year, November 2017, and so we are now one agency providing care and protection for the nation's children.
Fantastic. And it's good that you're a part of this. Mr. McLean, the headline said fire safety for kids.
Yeah.
Which is different than fire safety for me?
Well, yes.
Why?
Because there are simple things that we need to tell them in terms of what they should do. One of the problems is that we normally educate ourselves in respect to fire, but we don't educate the children. In a broader sense, the safety tips are really for adults to implement, but there are simple guidelines that the children can follow.
Explain the theme.
Make we fix it. Well, the truth to be told, when we look back over the last 5 years, we had 31 children dying from fires. And
31?
31 children.
In the last 5 years?
Over the last 5 years.
When you say children, what age group are we talking about?
We're talking about from toddlers up to maybe about 15, 16.
Okay.
One of the problems we have, well, that is what we capture. That is what we know of. Those who got burnt went to the hospital and died subsequent. Some of them we don't know. So earlier this year, we had 5 dying in a short period, very, very short. We have never had that before. 5 dying between the first 3 months. So we sat down as a team at the Fire Prevention Office. Well, as is customary, different agencies are banged around over the air. Who is responsible, who should have done what. So we look back at what we were doing, look at what everybody else is expected to do. And we decided that, well, let's find some response to this problem, because it is a problem. Mm-hmm. And the team sat down and I sent them away and say, okay, find a good theme that can match what we want to put across.
We don't have a lot of time, and I want you to give me some solutions to all of this. Do you, for want of a better word, investigate when you hear stuff like that a child would die in a fire for whatever reason? Do you get involved there?
Well, normally when a fire takes place, whether in our children's home or at any location, we have a team of first responders who go on the scene and assess what's the condition, of the children. Do we have any casualties? And so from that, we look at how it is that we intervene, whether it is we're going to do counseling support for the children, counseling support for family members, and of course provide them with all the necessary care items that they will need. So we don't necessarily investigate what the fire prevention unit would have done, but we look at how it is that we as an agency can intervene and just do something good for the situation and take those children out of traumatic experience.
All right, we have to go to news in just a little while. Give me some solutions. Tell me what we should be telling our kids.
Solutions. Stay away from fire. Forget about the kitchen. Kitchen is adult zone. Living room, children, bedroom, children. If there is a fire, all of us can identify, including children. Crawl to the door. There must be a plan. So the adults come in play. There must be a plan. Tell children what to do. It's almost like having devotion with them every morning or every evening. Tell them what to do in respect to a fire. And really just to ensure that safeguards in place. Safeguard the plugs in the home. Safeguard the appliances. Put away the matches, lighter. Forget the candle. Even if you have to beg, get a flashlight. That can give sufficient light.
How early in the child's life we have this discussion?
As soon as they are at the toddler stage, we should start to educate them. If we don't do it from then we would be losing that period when we cement things in their mind. Dangers of fire, because we all play around with it.
So 13 the last 5 years, and so far this year, how many?
5.
5 this year already.
That is what we know of.
That's part of the 30, by the way?
Yes, it's a part of the 31.
31.
Right, yes.
Wow. That's terrible.
That's
But
ter- that's-
when you look at other communities, is it worse than here than anywhere else?
Well, in terms of population, it is very bad here.
31 in 5
Right,
years.
and we don't generally go too far. We kind of like to narrow it down to here.
Yeah.
And if we have none, then it's the best for
Yeah,
us.
that's what you
Yes,
want.
it is.
All right.
Yeah.
And a lot of these, I know I got the wrap up, but a lot of these fires are caused from the home fires. Would
Home
be what?
fires.
Faulty wiring. What is it?
Faulty wiring is a
And
part
child
of it.
neglect. And many of the
Carelessness.
parents who would have left to go out on the road and would have left the child in the care of maybe, say, a smaller sibling, and perhaps they light a candle, you know.
Right.
Children are curious, so they will do a lot of things.
Oh,
Child
okay.
can supervise a child.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot for coming. Good to see you.
Thank you so much.
Rochelle
Good to see you
Dixon
too.
of the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, and Floyd McLean of the Jamaica Fire Brigade. More on Smile when we come back. Almost done.